What if I told you that becoming extraordinary doesn't require huge leaps, overnight success, or drastic changes? What if all it takes is 1% growth each day? Sounds too simple, right? But this is the secret that separates the 10% who succeed from the 90% who stay stuck. And today, I'm going to show you how these small wins can completely transform your life. The myth of overnight success. We live in a world addicted to big results. We celebrate the billionaire, the champion athlete, the viral star. But here's what most people don't see. Behind every big success are thousands of small wins stacked together. No one wakes up fit after one workout. No one becomes wealthy after one smart decision. No one becomes wise after reading one book. Greatness is built quietly, through tiny, consistent steps. And the truth? That's good news, because it means anyone can start. The compound effect of 1% growth. Let's do the math. If you grow by just 1% every single day for 1 year, do you know what happens? You don't just become 365% better. Through the power of compounding, you become 37 times better. Think about that. If you started today and committed to 1% growth daily, by this time next year, you wouldn't even recognize yourself. This is the hidden power of small wins. Why most people ignore small wins. So, if small wins are so powerful, why don't most people use them? Because they don't look impressive. One workout doesn't change your body. One page doesn't make you an author. $1 saved doesn't make you rich. And so people quit, because they don't see instant results. But the 10% who keep going, they understand that consistency beats intensity. Real-life example. James Clear's 1% rule. In his book Atomic Habits, James Clear shares a story about the British cycling team. For years, they were terrible. No medals, no wins. Then they hired a new coach, Dave Brailsford, who introduced something called the 1% rule. Tiny improvements everywhere. They improved bike seats for comfort, made uniforms lighter, even taught riders how to wash their hands to avoid sickness. None of these changes looked impressive, but together they transformed the team. Within a decade, the British cycling team dominated the Olympics, winning more medals than ever before. That's the power of small wins in action. How to apply 1% growth in your life. So, how do you use this? Here are some practical ways to grow 1% daily. Read 5 pages of a book. Walk for 10 minutes. Save just $1 a day. Learn one new word in a language. Replace one unhealthy snack with a healthy one. Individually, these feel tiny, but stacked together, they become life-changing. The momentum effect. Here's the best part. Small wins create momentum. When you achieve one tiny goal, your brain gets a dopamine hit. That dopamine makes you feel good. And when you feel good, you want to keep going. Suddenly, one workout turns into a habit. One page turns into a chapter. One saved dollar turns into an investment. The hardest part is starting. But once momentum builds, success becomes automatic. Storytelling. The bamboo tree lesson. Let me tell you a story. The Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years of watering and care before you see anything above the ground. For 5 long years, it looks like nothing is happening. But in the 5th year, it suddenly grows 80 feet in just 6 weeks. Was it really growing only in those 6 weeks? No. It was growing underground the whole time, building a foundation. That's how small wins work. Invisible at first, but explosive later. The enemy. Perfectionism. Now, here's the danger. Waiting to be perfect. Many people think, I'll start exercising when I have more time. I'll save money when I earn more. I'll chase my dreams when the timing is right. But perfection is the enemy of growth. If you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. The 10% understand. You don't need perfect steps. You just need small steps. Success is boring. and that's why it works. Another reason people fail is because small wins feel boring. It's not exciting to drink water instead of soda. It's not exciting to go to bed 30 minutes earlier. It's not exciting to write 100 words a day. But guess what? Boring works. The 10% embrace the boring routines because they know those routines build extraordinary lives. Your challenge. The 1% test. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one area of your life: health, money, learning, or relationships. Now ask yourself, what's one small action I can take today to grow just 1%? Do it. Repeat it tomorrow and the next day. Don't underestimate it, because in 1 year, those tiny steps will add up to massive transformation. Remember this: you don't need giant leaps, you don't need overnight success. What you need is the courage to start small, the discipline to keep going, and the faith that your small wins will compound into greatness. Because at the end of the day, success isn't about doing one thing 100% better. It's about doing 100 things just 1% better.